Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Treeline. Get that, yeah, there we go. Treeline, which is an India Pale Lager. Collaboration between Fourpure Brewing Company and Thornbridge, which are quite close to us. So, inspired by adventure, brewed and canned in London, the love of lager brewing and the love of hops inspired us to brew this India Pale Lager. A light, refreshing malt base is the perfect platform for the big bursts of American and German hops. We blended 4 hop varieties to impart notes of passion fruit, gooseberry, grapefruit and lemongrass. The finish offers clean lager character, fermented using our house German lager strain. So, and another, a really strange, oh shit, turn my phone off or it dies. There we go. Yeah, India Pale Lager, obviously craft lagers are starting to, they're coming on there. And like I've been saying when I've done reviews, the lager category needs a boost. Now this fella was on a reduced to clear at Tesco's, to be fair. That's why I picked it up, it was a bit cheaper. I think it was something definitely like £2.50 for the can, so it was pricey. So, golden colour, hazy, big white head, good carbonation and lacing. Hoppy in the aroma. And that lemongrass, you can definitely smell that. I couldn't make out what it was to start off with, but yeah, it's definitely there. Oh, you definitely get the passion fruit. What were the other varieties? Gooseberry, grapefruit. Wow, that's gives it a twang. Obviously, grapefruit is, it's got a good twang to it, and gooseberry as well. That's a unique flavour all on its own. Because my phone's dying, I'm not going to read any other reviews tonight, so I'm just going on what I think of it. Yeah. I mean, if it didn't say it was a lager, you'd think it was a beer, I must double check on the internet what classifies something as a lager and what classifies it as a beer. It's interesting. Oh. Definitely got some twang to it. Bags of taste, which is, a lot of lager has not got any taste, it's very bland. Yeah, that lemongrass, it's like peppery smell from the aroma. It's something, putting your finger on it, or nose on it rather. Immense taste. There's different flavours they're on about. The lemongrass, the gooseberry, the passion fruit, and the grapefruit. Wow, you can really taste all 4 of them, and it's it's a bit of a battle, between the senses. It's really different can of worms. This is. got to say that's something very different to what I'm used to for a lager. Now, for lager aficionados, those who drink Stella and the like, I don't think they're going to like this because it's probably got too much flavour in there and not as inviting as, you know, it's something that you've got to step up to the plate and step up to drink this, you know. But for a real ale drinker to drink this and be thinking, wow, that's something special, you know. That's what a lager should taste like, you know. That's the evolution of lagers, you know. That's where we want to be with lagers. Very, very nice. I am so jealous of people working in the trade, you know, the a microbrewery trade, you know. It's alright doing reviews, but to be working in the trade, you know, that's something special, isn't it? So hats off to everyone who does. Because obviously you never know when you've got a world beater on the cards. So, Treeline India Pale Lager from Fourpure and Thornbridge, 5.9%. And there again, there's another thing. Standard lagers, 4%, 5%. You know, you don't normally see any lagers that high. And you can feel it, it's nice. You know, it's a nice wallop of strength. And a very nice drink. So to break it down, big head, hazy body, golden colour, good carbonation, good lacing. Faint aroma, not a massive aroma, but faint. Taste-wise, bags of taste, lots of different, you know, taste coming through. Really good tasting lager. Definitely something to, you know, twang the old taste buds. Out of 5. We're looking at a 4.65 out of 5. Definitely a top 10 contender, or top 10 lager, really. You know, a real classy lager. And sadly, on a reduced to clear at Tesco's, what are they playing at? You know, great for me because I managed to get it a bit cheaper, but, you know, not great for those companies who are bringing out quality lager and it's been took off the shelves. Hopefully that's not every Tesco's, but, you know, it's sad to see good drinks, you know, being took off and some of the weaker efforts being left on. And I don't mean weaker just with ABV, I mean weaker as in actually tasting. And but obviously there's politics, you know, that are in play that as consumers we don't see, but there is politics, you know. With most companies, a lot of companies pay for products to be on the shelves, and that's why a lot of the brands don't change a lot in a lot of stores. You don't see a massive clear out of brands, because yes, they might be the strongest sellers, but some of the weaker sellers are there, and it's because obviously, you know, they get the old Spondulics out and pay for that to be on the shelves. And so for the smaller companies, it's not as easy. I mean, obviously it's been given a run. It is a good lager, and hopefully it introduces more people to both Fourpure and Thornbridge, both brewing companies. Fourpure, they had one of theirs in the collaboration, the Fullers and Friends collaboration, and that was a fantastic box set. Thornbridge, very well known, I think it's in Bakewell, Derbyshire. Yeah, they do some classy stuff, they do. And in fact, if you go online, one day I will do, I'll actually get the backside and do it. You can get 12 cans, different cans, or was it bottles, something like 30 quid delivered. And that's not a bad price, you know, and one of each, because for a reviewer, one of each is much better than having 2 or 3 of each. If I really like something, then I'll go and buy more than one. But, you know, brewers across the country, this is, you know, if you're going to be, you want to entice people to your brand, you know, shops may want to buy them in 8s and 16s and whatnot, but for people just who want to just try your beers, but not necessarily buy 6 or 1 just in case they don't like it. You know, it's a good way of getting all your beers out there and then increasing sales. Something to think about if any microbreweries or even bigger breweries watch this. You know, make a mix box set, chuck them all in, and then I'd see a seasonal box set as well. And I tell you what, you know, sales, all about the money, all about getting it out there, especially if it's decent beer. Decent beer will always sell, but you've got to get it to the masses first. And if you can't get it in supermarkets, you know, it's definitely a way forward. Yeah, and that's my lesson for today. You know, I'll rant on, but you know, 5 years working at Sainsbury's, you see a lot. You see where they could improve things, but obviously, like anything in life, when you're not high management, you're just a minion. And you know, do they listen to you? No, not really. You know, you see that in firms now. The firm I work for now, you know, I've experience in my trade and won things that nobody there's won. And did they listen? Did they bob? Thanks for watching. See you soon.